Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be finding out how will your in-laws see you. So this was requested, I think it was by Yvette. Let me know if I got that right. Let me know in the comments actually. So today I only have 4 piles, but I'll try my best to go in depth even though it's 4 piles. I just don't want to make the video very long, okay? So for pile 1 we have Conserve, may you find the balance. For pile 2 we have Heartfelt, may your heart guide you. For pile 3, we have Glow, may you be enchanted. And for pile 4, we have Resolved, may you let it go. Okay, so go ahead and pick your piles and I'm gonna start. Okay, so pile 1, you guys chose, it's 54 seconds. You guys chose Conserve, may you find the balance. Okay. I'm getting the vibe that your in-laws will see you as someone who is easygoing, fair, a little bit on the quieter side. You may be a little bit nervous when you first meet them, and maybe that's why. Or you may feel like you have to give so much respect to, the parents of the person you love. So you're probably going to be on your best behavior. I feel like you may not be as relaxed around them, and it's not because of like anything like they're dodgy or whatnot, but you may be the type of person where it takes you a while to warm up to people, okay? But they see you as someone who's very like conservative, so you may come across as very traditional even if you're not, but you may be very respectful. You may dress a certain way when you're with your in-laws, so you may feel like, oh, let me cover up a bit and let me be more respectful, let me be on my P's and Q's. You may be the type of person to offer help. So if your in-laws are setting up dinner in their house, like you're like, is there anything I can do? Like, you probably were really well raised, okay, part 1. So they're going to see you as very conservative and just very conserved. Like, you may not be as talkative around them, or you may not be as crazy around them. You may just be very respectful, okay? But let's see. We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. It's giving 11/11 energy. We have New Love, a new person has stirred romantic feelings. We have number 10, You're Not Afraid. 10 is completion, it rounds back to 1, which is new beginnings. It's giving 11/11 energy. We have the Frog and the Lotus, Metamorphosis. We have Fire Sign energy with the 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have Earth sign energy with the Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's something about the Queen of Pentacles being very like traditional, and it makes sense with the Conserve card. We have Death Endings, we have Sacral Chakra, and we have Block Reverse. Okay, so how are your in-laws see you or view you? I feel like your in-laws, they will get one impression of you first when they meet you. So they might feel like, oh, pile 1 is really quiet, pile 1 is really respectful, but I don't know much about pile 1. They may feel like you're a little bit secretive, a little bit mysterious at first. Like, everything that they would know about you is based upon what their child has told them about you. But when they are getting to know you, they may feel like you're a bit conservative and you're very traditional. If you're a woman, they'd see you as wifey material. If you're a man, they'll see you as husband material. They'll just see you as very, very calm, cool, and collected, but stable, grounded, okay, solid. It's almost like they wouldn't know what actually annoys you and what doesn't. So even if you have arguments with their child, you wouldn't know, they can't imagine you being in that angry state or that upset state, because you may not display much emotion around them. You may put off this energy of being calm, cool, collected, and happy. And it's not coming off in a way where it's like disingenuous, but it's like you feel like there's a time and a place, and you only feel comfortable discussing that stuff with your spouse, right? But I feel like this will change. Like, you may just be the type of person where it takes you a while. You may not be as extroverted. You may be like, okay, it takes me a while to warm up to people, so I can't just like be that comfortable with someone just like that. So I see them changing things around, because we have Blocked Reverse. So at first they may feel like you're a little bit reserved, like there's a little bit of a wall up, but it's not personal. They don't take it personally. They just think, oh, maybe part one is a bit shy. But because it's reversed, they're gonna see a change. They're gonna see as they get to know you, you're gonna be more comfortable around them, because we do have metamorphosis, and underneath it we have death endings. So they're gonna notice there's gonna be like a transformation about you, and that you start to open up with them. You start to be a bit more comfortable around them. But even so, they don't get the best, like, full version of you. But I'm also getting, like, this is you changing even during the marriage. So they may have said, like, oh, in the beginning you were like this, but now you're a bit more outspoken, free flowing. I feel like they're going to develop a really strong liking towards you. So maybe at first they won't know what to expect of you. They automatically like you because you're married to their child. But it's like they don't really have much of a full opinion about you yet. But then as time progresses, they start to warm up to you. They start to realize, oh, I really like part one. Part one is a lot more talkative. Part one is easing in. I like part one because we have new love. So I'm getting like the person that you marry is someone who, like, you don't know their parents yet, okay? So it's like you're new for them. But this could also just represent the feelings that they will have for you, the parents-in-law. Like, you will grow on them, okay? They're going to be really happy to move forward with you. That you're going to come across as someone who it can only get better from there. So you're the type of person where they never really had bad impression whatsoever. They just can't wait to explore getting to know you as a person. But I feel like they're going to see a side to you that's very creative, very good at problem solving, very fair, very balanced. You guys may share holidays together, like Christmas holidays as a family, and they're going to see how fun and expressive you really are with the sacral chakra. But also they're going to see that you are a little bit in touch with your inner child. So a part of you may really enjoy doing things that kind of bring you both together or bring the family together. They're going to see that innocent side, that loving side, that carefree side to you. But yeah, there's something about you just changing and their mentality changing about you. So they're going to like you from the start, but they're going to feel like a little bit standoffish, as in, like, you may be hiding a part of your personality, or you may come off as a little bit mysterious. But as time goes on, they're going to see you open up to them and warm up to them and be more free flowing, a bit silly. I'm hearing goofy. You may be a bit goofy with them with time, but still, I still feel like it's going to be kept to a minimum. Like, you're not going to be like how you would be with your own parent, for example, or parents, for example. So they're going to like the fact that there's about you that has like drive. So if you're like, regardless of your gender, like, I feel like you're going to be someone who has a good job, or you have good work ethic, and you're very stable, because you're not afraid in Queen of Pentacles. So this makes me feel like you're someone who's courageous. You go after your dreams. They may see you as very ambitious and very positive. So whenever you have a thought, a dream, whatever it may be, a goal, you work hard to achieve it and you stay positive in the process. But yeah, I'm just getting really good vibes. I heard outstanding, so you may exceed their expectations. In terms of your appearance, they're going to find you really beautiful, very down to earth. You may be a little bit more on the conservative side in terms of dress, or maybe that's just around them. Like, you may just cover up more so around them, but then when you're around like your friends or someone else, like, you're a little bit more casual. Okay, this kind of reminds me of like when I was 21, like, I got engaged to this guy that I knew for a very long time, and like around this family I would like cover up a lot, but it wasn't me. But when I wasn't with his family, I'd wear what I want, and that's out of just respect, so you may do something similar like that. And yeah, so I feel like they like the fact that you're a little bit more outspoken as time goes on. You make room to be yourself. You make room to actually let loose. And yeah, I feel like you are going to be seen as respectable, though. They're not going to see you as someone who, like, oh, you can do way better than that. Like, no, they're going to be really content with you as a person. But it's just their mentality on you will change, or you may change throughout the marriage. And they're going to love every bit of sides to you. So they're going to be really, like, as time goes on, they're going to be more reassured that they are happy that you're with their child. Okay, which is really cool. I don't know why I heard the word Amanda, very random, but some of you, a small percentage of you, could be waiting for marriage, because in terms of being intimate, because I heard chastity as well for some of you, okay? They're going to see you as very pure, very respectable in that kind of way. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, 1003, pile number 2. You guys chose Heartfelt. May your heart guide you. I don't know why I'm hearing the song. I can't keep my hands to myself. So I feel like your in-laws may see you and their child being very, very handsy, very much romantic. They're going to feel like you're definitely into their child. Like, you know how like some parents may fear that their child will be taken advantage of or used or whatever. Even if like you may marry someone with quite, you know, a good amount of money, and they may worry like, oh, my child is being used. But with you guys, it's like, it seems so playful. Like they may see you as very playful with their child, and very much, I'm saying child like they're like they're little, but you know what I mean, like it's literally their child, their in-laws, right? But they're gonna see you as very handsy, very romantic with your spouse, and you both may not hold back even in front of your in-laws, okay? Because I'm hearing can't keep my hands to myself. So they're gonna know that you're really in love with their child, okay? But let's see, it's very heartfelt. We have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. We have 55, thank God. And 5 is a number of change, but 5 plus 5 is 10, which is completion, but it also rounds back to 1, which is new beginnings. Wow, I feel like this pile is a really good pile, and that's a lot, because usually pile 2 can be sometimes that kind of negative pile, and I don't know why, but this is a good pile. We have the snail and the huckleberry, trust in the invisible. We have the King of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the 2 of Pentacles. We have the crown chakra. We have soulmate. We have marriage. Wow. How are your in-laws going to see you? I feel like your in-laws are going to really be happy with you. More so ever than Power 1. No offense to Power 1. Power 1 was good, but I feel like with Power 2, like your in-laws are going to literally recognize you as a soulmate for your future spouse. They're going to be like, this was a match made in heaven. Like Power 2 was meant for our child. They're going to have like this natural inkling. It's almost like your in-laws may be a little bit intuitive. It's kind of like the saying where, you know, when people say mothers know who your real friends are before you do, stuff like that. Like there's just something about your in-laws just knowing you're the one for them, especially with the crown chakra. They're going to see you as very tapped in, connected to source, very spiritual. Maybe if some of you follow a certain religion, you could have that in common with your in-laws, and they may like that, the fact that you both share the same beliefs. But even if you don't follow a belief and you're just spiritual, like they're gonna like that you're very tapped into source, and you're very I heard elegant. Like you may come off as very elegant, but we have marriage and soulmate, so they're gonna be really happy that you're married to their child, because they're gonna feel like it was meant to be. Some of you could have children, not just with your spouse in the future, but you could have come into the marriage with children. But they may have seen that as like a bit of a barrier or an obstacle, but it doesn't make them dislike you. It makes them feel like, okay, we understand. Sometimes in life things don't work out, and your in-laws may even have children themselves with other people, and maybe they became a blended family, so they feel like, okay, I can relate to you, pal, too, because this is what happened in our family. But this is not for everyone, okay? But if you have children, this is an extra confirmation that this may serve as a bit of a difficulty, but they will be embracing your children with open arms, okay? They will like the dynamic of how you make things work. Or your future spouse could have children. They like the fact that you're very loving to their children. But again, it's not for everyone. But they're going to really like your connection with your spouse, because they're going to feel like you both are allowed to be children or childlike with each other. And we do have heartfelt, so they're going to see you as very romantic and very genuine, very sweet, very sincere, very feminine if you're a woman. But even if you're a man, you're in touch with that femininity, because we do have the King of Cups. So they're going to see you as very emotionally sound, fair, balanced, loving, caring. They're going to see you as very healing. Like their child could have gone through something very, very deep, very, very difficult at some point, but you were really understanding and sympathetic. Something in their childhood could have been a bit difficult, but it's almost like you bring that healing energy back into their child's life, and it makes them feel really grateful. They're going to be grateful that they even have you. They're going to see you for who you are. You have a beautiful heart, pal, too. And I feel like your in-laws are going to actually really pay attention to that and make note of that. With the kids, yeah, in fact, with the trust in the invisible, they're gonna feel like this was aligned, like this was made for the both of you. Like they're gonna see that this is like, it's a case of, I could not think of a better couple than Paltu and our child. Like they're gonna trust in the invisible. Your spouse could have gone through really bad heartbreak or really bad childhood or something really catastrophic. And even if your in-laws may be alive or not, because, I'm getting for some of you, your in-laws may pass away or you may not have got to meet your in-laws, but in the spiritual realm, like they're happy with the choice that their child has made to marry you. It's making me teary-eyed. This person or these people, these parents, they're going to feel like they put their faith in God for God to help you align with their child, and they're going to be so grateful. You just come off as very healing, very genuine, very sincere. At first, there may be a little bit of like fear because they're like, this is so good to be true. Like, are people real like this? But they're going to realize you're genuine. They're also going to see you as someone who's good at multitasking, balancing. So if you're a woman, they're going to see you as a really great wife, great mother, great hard work at the same time. But if you're a man, again, you handle responsibilities well, but you still have time for your spouse. Like, they're going to really love you. Honestly, they're going to see you as the full package. I'm just going to keep it real. They're going to be seen as the full package, pal, too. So congrats, okay? You're going to be seen as the ultimate soulmate, the dream person that anyone would want for their child, okay? Very grateful to have you. A big change. You may be a little bit different from your spouse in terms of cultures, but they're going to like how you embrace their culture, and, it's reciprocated. But yeah, it's really beautiful reading. I'm going to move on to the next pile because I want this reading to be short. I'm not in a rush, but I am kind of. Okay, so 17 minutes. Pile 3, you guys chose glow. May you be enchanted. Okay, this is giving Cancer Piscean energy because of the moon. I feel like this pile, your in-laws will see you as someone who has a lot of depth to you, a lot of mystery to you, and you could be very intuitive, very empathetic, okay? But let's see. Very beautiful as well. I feel like the main thing coming through is your beauty. They're going to see you as very beautiful. You could have Libra, Taurus, Leo in your chart. Okay, Venus energy, because we literally have a card here. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. This is giving Sagittarius energy as well because of the arch whenever I see that. 33, see the light. 3 is a number of support, networking. So 3 plus 3 is 6, which is balance and reciprocity. So I feel like they're going to see you as someone who, you're a fair, balanced person. You give an equal take to the marriage with their child, okay? We have the Ram and the Dahlia, determination, giving Aries energy. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have gratitude, okay? And we have loyal. And we have yes. Okay. These piles have been so positive so far, okay? So your in-laws are going to, first of all, they're going to see you as really beautiful, okay? Very stunning, very mysterious, very intuitive, someone who has a lot of depth. I'm getting that the kind of conversations that you'd have with your parents-in-law are very thought-provoking. I'm getting that this pile may be the type of people that you're not really good with small talk. So when your parents-in-law try to converse with you about random stuff like, oh, the weather was crazy today, for example, you're going to be a bit awkward. You're going to be like, oh, yeah. But when they talk about something of depth, like something that is like may have like a bit of tabooness or something that it could even sprung up a sense of a debate, you're going to be really immersed in. So they're going to see you as very intellectual, very intelligent, but someone who's also very happy-go-lucky, because we do have to see the light. There's something, this is giving Aquarius energy, something that stands out about you. They're going to think that you may also be some sort of a humanitarian, very genuine, very sound, someone who has like a strong urge to help people in general. So it could be the world, or it could be like you're just a very caring person, especially to their child. Someone who speaks goodness into others. You could be a hype person, like you're very motivational and you like to instill that motivation and confidence in others. You like to remain positive. They're gonna see you as someone who's very secure with yourself, and you like to embolden others. You could be someone who's really good at complimenting them and complimenting your spouse. They're going to see you as very much beautiful, okay? But also someone who has a beautiful balance between hard work and rest, because they're going to see you as someone who takes good care of your skin, your body, giving Libra energy, I'm not going to lie, or Taurus energy. But they're going to see you as someone who go big or go home. I'm getting like in terms of like your appearance or what you want out of life. Like you may have like big goals, big dreams, or like you could be someone who likes to celebrate. Like you're like, oh my god, like you got the job, let's bake a cake, let's get a cake, let's have a party, let's celebrate. Like you're that type of person where you're very present in the moment, but you like to enjoy every moment. They're gonna see you as someone who has high self-esteem. We have you deserve love, so they're gonna see you as lovable and someone who knows that they deserve love and is not afraid to give and accept love. They're gonna see you as someone, yeah, you're worthy of being loved by their child, because they just like how genuine you are. I heard good critic, so maybe you guys could have Virgo in your chart or Gemini, but very analytical. They're gonna see you as someone who you have a good eye and you're good at paying attention to detail. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's how they're gonna see you. Maybe you make comments on certain things, but they're gonna see you as, I heard, a mastermind. I don't know why that's coming through. You guys are very intelligent, I'm getting. They're gonna see you as someone who's very balanced. So whatever love that their child gives to you, you're going to reciprocate that same love. Like they see like it's not one-sided, and they're going to be very grateful for that, because of course no parent wants their child to be taken advantage of, or their child to love someone more than that they love them. So they're going to see you as very, appreciative and balanced, and they're going to be really grateful for that. They're going to see you as very ambitious, because with the determination, like when you say you're going to do something, you guys could be Aries, when you say you're going to do something, you do it. So they might see you as someone who is a woman or a man of your word, especially with the yes card. You're going to be very secure in in these people's eyes. They're going to see you as, oh yeah, this marriage is going to last a lifetime. We have no doubt about that, no qualms about that whatsoever. They're going to see you as you are perfect for them. With the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, very much loyal, very grounded. They see this as a sure thing. Divorce, what's divorce? Where? That's how they're gonna view you, but they're gonna see you as very beautiful inside and out, very loyal, very intuitive, very attentive. They're gonna see you as very romantic as well, but it's just something about you finishing your husband or your wife's sentences. Like you're just gonna know them, like you're gonna know. It's almost like best friends getting married. It's giving the same energy as the last pile, but they're gonna know that you're very loyal, and that's something they never have to worry about. Like if someone made up a lie and said pile 3 cheated on their spouse, like they're gonna call BS. They're like, that cannot be the case, that is not real. Like they see you as the absolute package. It's similar to pile 2, but I feel like I heard the word innovative. So you guys could actually end up starting a business or doing something creative or doing something like very ahead of your time-esque, revolutionary even, and they're going to see you as very innovative. So very different to who they've ever come across or who their child has ever dated. Very out of this world. You could be very even different. Like you could even look different to what they've ever been with. But your parents-in-law will happily accept you as you are, and that's really beautiful. They're going to be grateful that you even ended up with them. So that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the last pile. I should have just stopped at 3 piles because I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I don't know why, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Pile 4, last pile, 2354. Pile 4, you guys chose resolved. May you let it go. Okay. I feel like there might be a little bit of tension, I'm not gonna lie, like in the beginning at least. So your parents-in-law may misjudge you in the beginning. They may see you in one way, but then they will realize that they have been misjudging you. So this could be a pile where you may not get along in the first, moments with your mother-in-law or your father-in-law, but I'm hearing mostly mother-in-law, but it will be resolved. It will be resolved, okay? So we also have the child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. We have passion, allow your heart to sing with joy. We have 42, have fun, and 4 is about stability, and 2 is about partnerships. Add them together, you get 6, which is reciprocity and balance. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of stability in your marriage. I feel like you guys are going to, it's almost like being like teenagers all over again. Like when you're around your parents-in-law, it's almost like you have a crush on your spouse all over again. You also have the bobcat and the black form, which is patience. It's giving Cancer energy as well, I'm not gonna lie. We have air sign energy though, with the 3 of swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Libra with the Justice card. And we have fire sign energy with the 7 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have seek inspiration, 32. Again, 3 is all about networking, support, and 2 is about connections. We have I'm sorry, okay, and we have manifestation. So how your in-laws view you? I feel like they're gonna view you as someone who, they might feel like you're a heartbreaker in the beginning. They may feel like, why are you with our child? Like, are you trying to use them? Are you even genuine? I don't know if that is genuinely what they think, or if it's just like fear that they're projecting onto you, or if it's a mother, they could be the type that smothers their son or smothers their daughter, and just assumes the worst. I'm not gonna lie, there's a bit of like sexual energy coming through, not from your parents-in-law, but like they may feel like, oh, I feel like powerful is not as respectable as I wanted. And this could be literally based upon something small, like maybe the way you dress, or the fact that you and your spouse are very handsy with each other. I don't know what it is, okay? But I'm hearing Teenage Dream by Katy Perry, like, you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream, the way you turn me on. Like, they feel like you both could be a bit childish with each other. You could get married young, okay? But they may feel like you're very childish with your lover. With this have fun, they may feel like you're not mature enough. But you like to explore things with your spouse, and they may feel like, oh, my child could have chosen someone better. But they might feel like you're a heartbreaker. They may feel like this won't last. I don't know why though. Okay, they may feel like you're very defensive towards them, but that may be because they're being judgmental towards you. I'm not gonna lie. But then there's something that I feel like with over time, because we do have patience, over time, they're going to realize how respectful you are and how patient you were. And you are so kind to them, regardless of them being a bit judgmental. Maybe your parents-in-law could oppose this relationship, but then after a while, they start to warm up. But they're going to realize how intelligent you really are. They're going to realize how sound you really are and mature you are. They may have prejudged you to be immature, a heartbreaker, you're silly, you're not someone who can handle responsibilities of being a spouse or maybe a potential parent. But they're going to realize that they're wrong. That's how we have I'm sorry. So they're going to realize that they were just prejudging you, and, you got off on the wrong foot, basically, because they realized that you were very fair and you were very grounded. You were very respectful regardless of how they were coming at you. And you could have been respectful towards them because you didn't want to hurt your spouse. You wanted to get along. So this is all going to turn around and this will be resolved, okay? They're going to realize that we prejudged you, powerful, and we realized that you were actually a great manifestation of what our child would have wanted, and they're going to accept that. So for some of you could even be a different culture, and maybe that's why they're being so defensive towards you. And they may be like, I don't want you without our child, but they're going to come around, okay? I think they were just projecting their fears. You could have ended up as friends first with your spouse, and then it turned into lovers. I'm only saying that because of the 3 and the 2, and 3, 2 makes 5, which is all about change. So the dynamics of things could have changed. So maybe in the beginning, your relationship may be one way, and that's what's making them feel a certain way about you. And then the dynamics will change a lot later on, where it's a bit more sound, a bit more grounded. But yeah, I feel like overall, it just takes time and patience. So they may just get the wrong idea about you in the start, but they will warm up to you with time, okay? They're going to realize how passionate you are about their child. They may have interpreted this in a very wrong way, as in like, oh my God, have some respect, powerful. But they're going to realize that, you're not afraid to explore the taboo side of things, of life. And they're going to realize that you like to live in your truth and be authentic in your relationship. Maybe no shade to your parents-in-law, but maybe they're in an unhappy, unfulfilled marriage, so they kind of expected it to be like, okay, yeah, it should be like that, like you shouldn't be handsy, no PDA, no this, no that. But it's like they're gonna see how attracted you both are to each other, like magnets, and they're gonna realize, oh, like, you know, they could have just been projecting their own marriage onto you guys. But or if they've divorced, then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the same. But they're gonna realize that they're just wrong. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to stop it here because I am doing this in the morning and my son, my eldest son, is waking up and he wants to come in. So let me know what you want to see, and take care.